Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura Kay. If you are new here, hello. I hope you feel so welcome in this space. So happy to have you here. I believe that if you found yourself here, that there's probably some kind of message for you within whatever's going to come through me today. And if you've been here for a while, welcome back. I love you. So it's been a little bit, and I feel like I probably said that at the beginning of last time. I told myself when I started this channel that I needed to be posting a certain amount, like every day, or like, it wasn't every day, it was like every other day. I would come home and like film after work late, and I'm like tired and stuff like that. And recently, I mean, it's eclipse season right now. We just had that Pisces full moon lunar eclipse, and so much has been coming through, and I'm really busy with my jobs, but also just so many learning opportunities are happening right now. So many things that like my schedule is literally like, it's been hard for me to find the space to like do this more often. And I was being upset with myself about it because I was like, I have these goals with wanting to share stuff with people, and I know that I'm meant to share whatever it is that comes through me. So much art, so much oracle reading and that kind of thing, but recently I just been getting so much that like, you need to stop trying to do it so logically, or like following the plan that other people are planning. And it's like, you're meant to birth your own unique thing, and you're building the blueprint as you go. And what you really need to be doing the most is like trusting yourself and trusting your deep inner wisdom and like your faith in whatever you believe in, and just knowing that like that path that you follow is unique. I'm starting to speak as if you're listening to this. I feel as though like you probably relate, or you probably are feeling the shift that's happening at this time. I know I've been saying it so much, but there's so much happening in the world right now, but there's this underlying energetic shift that is occurring, and that some highly sensitive people are feeling, highly vigilant people are noticing, and they're becoming so aware. And it's like, I heard somebody say this the other day, and I can't recall her name, but they were talking about this time in our life right now, and it's as if, we're all like iPhones, and we are needing a system update, and some of us can't even compute the updates that are to happen. Like, some of them need an update, and some of us are going through the upgrades, and the people around us aren't understanding, and it's causing weirdness, and we're not able to relate with people at the same level that we used to. People don't understand, and many of them will shift, but your job isn't to like explain or like help them with that. Like, your job is to be with the community that is and that does, because when we are around other people who are doing that inner work and doing the energetic shifting in their own life, breaking chains and breaking patterns and things like that, we energetically like shift the frequency in the rooms that we are in, and we invite everybody to join and participate in that energy. But some people choose not to and like move away, and you just gotta let it be. But you also want to surround yourself with more people who are going to bring you and keep you in that frequency and keep you around that longer. So I'm gonna just pull some oracle cards because I want to see where this takes us. But something that Spirit was telling me, like especially with the YouTube, was like, you don't need to like, I mean, I'm like learning all this stuff about marketing and how people are doing digital marketing and like all these kind of things, and but it's also like, yeah, in some ways that stuff, we do need to be doing that kind of stuff, but in other ways it's like it's just like there's some like overthinking aspects, I guess, happening in my head. And Spirit, literally, it's like, why are you don't have to follow the blueprint that has always been, or that people around you think you should follow. Literally. Now I'm gonna pull some tarot because I literally just said that. The follow your own rhythm. Come on. Now we must pull some tarot and see what comes of this. But man, like in life right now though, I'm like moving through so much so fast, and it's really exciting, and I'm proving to my inner child just I'm proving so much to myself that I always thought that I couldn't do, or I would tell myself, or like, you know, it's really hard when women are raised to feel so not able to follow their intuition, and we get judged and put down for some of our innate natural abilities that make us the beautiful, bright, shiny beings that we are, and so full of love, and they try to keep us away from the heart, but you can't do that. So the cards that I pulled, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Amazing. Oh, so golden and shiny. Sounds like a new beginning is upon us. Emphasis on the us because it's happening in community with the Three of Cups, and you know, all these women coming together, and you know, their cups are filled, and look, they're surrounded with this like magical looking energy, and they've got the gold around their head, you know, like religious figures or beings would have this art of something around their head, their crown, and it represents their connection to the crown chakra, and how sharing your spiritual gifts with others, like feeding into your community, is so important. And I've been learning a lot about the ideas of community being reciprocal, like the reciprocity in your community is how we help keep each other wealthy and abundant, and making sure to like provide for our community. And I think also as like we share our gifts and things together in groups, there's no stronger energy than sitting in a circle in a group with a group of people and getting to dance and sing and share and be vulnerable and open. And the more that we're able to do that with each other, the more that we are going to just excel beyond and really come into so much passion and beauty. And this Ace of Wands, so much very passionate energy is going to transpire. And I'm also getting like working on working on creative projects in groups is going to be incredibly beneficial. And there's going to be so much space for that. People are going to bring you so much inspiration, and as you go into more scenarios, open-minded and not exactly expecting an outcome, just opening your heart to the lessons, the gifts that everybody around you is a teacher, opening yourself up to not who they are, but the gifts, the knowledge, the things they can share with you and bring to you. And you're gonna see yourself gain exponential wisdom being able to share in groups like this. And the pentacles, like, it's going to bring abundance, it's going to bring stability for everyone around you. And yeah, if you resonate with me and you feel this too in your own life, then it's a beautiful path that we get to pave, and you got to follow your own rhythm. And a tarot reader, an oracle reader can't always tell you exactly what that is. There's only so much they can do to uplift and inspire you, but you know, they can't tell you the future, because you do have free will, and you can always say and then not let it happen, you know. And so just like be aware of that as you consume content, but follow your own rhythm. When I did that though, I showed the back of the card. This is the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck, Alana Fairchild, and it's like ancestry. It looks like almost like a totem pole of like your ancestry, right? Like there's like the younger, the, you know, maiden, mother, crone, but it also makes me think of like your lineage and your ancestry, and you're gonna follow your own rhythm, like the women before you, and not just women, men, anybody who's listening to this. I speak from like a feminine perspective, but like this, everybody has that feminine in them, and we've all experienced lines of women being shut down and not held to the actual standards that they can meet, and being forced into certain roles that don't necessarily make complete sense for us. And as we come together in community and talk and share and be open and vulnerable, we're going to realize that literally all of us experience very similar things, and we feel that we shut off from people that we can't trust and things like that. But as you feed into your community and the people around you, feed into your passions and the things that inspire you and make you feel creative, you're going to prove a lot of limiting beliefs wrong, and you're going to amaze yourself in so many beautiful ways. And you just gotta remember to follow your own path. And when people try to tell you what you're doing is weird or blah blah blah, like, they don't know you, and just keep moving, because this beautiful community surrounding you, there's so much more love and abundance and creativity and passion and inspiration that is going to come from feeding these people that are there for you and that want to love you and support you. And so focus your eyes on them and not on whatever surrounds you. Focus your eyes on them, your lineage, your ancestry, and those that you are connected to deep in your blood and your DNA. and your family and your soul family. I'm seeing this like connection of this, you see this like magic around them, like their soul, like it looks like a cord, like a tie, like their soul connections. And I'm also just seeing like this tree of life, like the wand is like a tree of life. And as you feed into like the passions, the creative energy, and allow yourself to have fun in the present moments and to connect with your inner child and with the people around you and with their inner children, you're going to find so much more youthfulness in yourself that you may be denying when you feel in a rush or feel in some kind of hurry for something, to get something done in some certain way. And I think that was something that I was feeling with like having to post regularly. Like I need people to see my content, and really like if I have a couple people who really resonate and like really like want to create community with me, like that's literally all that matters. Like I don't need like to be doing it like the masters are doing it, or the people that like have this large scale, like it doesn't gotta be like that. And it's like, just do your own thing. Like do your thing that makes you feel good, and like who cares what anybody else says? They just don't want you to feel good. Like don't listen. There's this amazing entire community that does want you to feel good, you know? Anyway, yeah, follow your own rhythm. Music, dancing, we love that stuff. For some of you though, something that I've been hearing recently is that I've been getting rid of objects that remind me of past experiences that just like I had a hard time like reframing in a positive way in my mind, or maybe just relationships that weren't healthy for me, and like little knickknacks, objects, like talisman kind of things that remind you of the past. Get rid of them, cut them out. Cut out things that make you feel like you're like comparing yourself in weird ways to others or things like that, because really like you don't need to be looking at anybody else as competition around you or anything like that. And if anybody's like hurt you in a way, or like, you know, an unhealthy relationship or something, you need to get that out of your space, because you still think about those things. And like, of course, like grief always comes in waves, and it's not like you're never going to think about that thing, but getting rid of objects or pictures or whatever can be really helpful. So that's also something that I feel like somebody on here might want to hear. Anyways, you've made it through 18 minutes of this. If you've made it all the way through, I love you. Amazing. Please leave some comments, guys. I think that as we're talking about this feeding community, like I would love to conversate more about how this maybe resonates for you, what you're doing to try to be more conscious with the community around you, maybe things that you can do to have like reciprocal energy with people. Like if you got something from this conversation, let's continue talking in the comments. But yeah, I wish you so much love and luck on your journey, and I mean, it's on its way to you, babe. Super exciting. Keep following your own rhythm, because yours is unique and we need it. And we are so excited to hear you and see you. And thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I would love to have you here in this space. And yeah, thank you so much for listening. Much love and many blessings.